Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, May the 26th. I have moved into a different area, same area that I'm in, but just in a different part of the parking lot because it's a huge place. Excuse me. But yeah, where I am parked, it's the same place I was yesterday, but I'm praying to God that I don't die from allergies because there's ragweed blowing all over the place. Remember I told you guys that you might see ragweed just flying across? Literally, there's ragweed everywhere because of the dandelion. So usually when it rains, right, people who know this should know this, but if not, I don't mind telling you guys. Usually when it rains, I notice that it could be pouring and raining like crazy, and then the dandelions just boop, they just pop up, okay? And then all of a sudden you have the ragweeds just out of nowhere. They just boop, same thing, they pop up too. So pray for me. Okay, pray for me that you don't see me sneezing and pausing the video too much, because it's worse when I'm home because I have carpet in my apartment. That's not my choice. That is how it was when we moved in. And that is why I said to you guys, if I ever find a little place for myself to move or do whatever, I'm praying to God that most places don't have carpet, and I'm just praying to God that I can just have regular floors, because I like to clean, okay? I like to clean my floors. I like to do all that. And not only that, especially when it comes to spirituality, cleansing your place, you don't even know, okay? I don't know, maybe it's a West Indian thing, I don't know, but like being able to clean your home and feeling cleansed, it's not about just the inside out, it's literally about your environment too. So when I feel like I cannot cleanse my space the way that I would like to thoroughly, that also bothers me a little bit too. Just, you know, just a little crazy. Okay guys, but anyways, let's get started. Let's see what you need to know for May 26th. I hope you guys are doing well mentally, physically, you know, spiritually, emotionally. All right, guys. So let's see what you need to know for today. All right, guys. All right, North Node. Okay, your North Node is significant. Now, this could be about your potential, okay? Now, this could be anything. This could be your potential. This could be about present moments in life when it comes to lessons, okay, karmic path and fulfillment, okay? There's something about fulfilling, like when it comes to karmic paths. You guys could be releasing a karmic path as well, okay? And take what resonates with that, okay? We also have tall. For some of you guys could be tall. This could be about your ascension, okay? Going through an ascension could be significant, but there's something about your perspective when it comes to being able to see things from a different height or from a different view, okay? We have winter. So take what resonates with that. This could be about reflection, rest, okay? Something about spiritual growth and renewal is significant. So if you guys were feeling like you guys are in hermit mode, right, as of recently, like you guys could feel like you're sleeping in a lot, having to go within yourself a lot, that's significant, that kind of stuff, right? If you're feeling that, like that type of energy, it's not just you, everybody's feeling it. Like you could be feeling like, you know, I'm tired all of a sudden, or, you know, I feel like I could just take a nap, you know, or rest, or whatever it is. Or even if you go out to the gym, it's like taking a day out of that week to just not go to the gym at all, like little things like that. And the reason why I said that is because this could be energetically that all of you guys could be feeling this. Like this could be literally everybody in the collective, okay? Some of you may have brown eyes, or brown dark eyes could be significant when it comes to your stability. Now, when it comes to strength and stability that's showing up, this is also talking about being grounded or having deep grounding energy at this time, okay? Also, ooh, child, this person that's doing the grass, that's kind of loud. Even when it comes to like wisdom and also being reliable, your energy is showing up as somebody who has a lot of reliability. Like you are reliable, or you may have someone in your energy who is just as reliable as you. So it's almost giving like partnership type of energy, okay? Some of you guys could be, you know, fast typers. Communication could be significant. So something to do with expressing yourself when it comes to modern technology. Again, this could be cell phones, DMs, emails, what else can you communicate through? mostly that, okay? Phones, basically, so computers, anything that's like technical, right? Tattoos are very significant. Some of you may have tattoos, whether this is all over your body, maybe one or two, okay? I don't judge, okay? But you could have tattoos. Tattoos could be significant, okay? But also, when it comes to your creations and being creative as well, and also self-expressions, that is also significant. Like, some of you guys could express yourself through your clothes, okay? Through your tattoos, through your piercings, okay? And that could be also a different generation too. Like, every generation is different. I always say this, but even if you are from like an older or younger generation, even that too, like you could be like an older person, okay, like in your late 50s, 60s, or like 70s, and you could have tattoos still and have like, you know, piercings, or somebody's grandmother could be like that. And it almost goes to show you that it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how young you are, it doesn't matter who you are. Expression is expression, okay? So that is why when I say don't allow people to make you feel like you can't express yourself or you can't be your authentic self or whatever the case is. If people want to judge you because you have tattoos and piercings, let them. Let them. I have tattoos. I have piercings. Okay, guys, let them. Okay, so, you know, that is significant. It's like, just because they don't like it, but you love it, doesn't mean that that makes you a bad person. You know how many times I've met people who have tattoos and piercings like all up in here, and they're the kindest, most sweetest person ever. Do not judge a book by its cover. And some of you guys could be dealing with people like that because it's like, oh, I would never mark up my body like that. Okay, that's you, boo. That's you. You don't want to mark up your body. That's you, honey. Don't make people feel bad because that's how they express themselves, okay? Like, that is why it's good to mind your business sometimes, because when you mind your business, you're a lot happier. Okay, you're a lot happier. You know, you don't care about what people have going on or what they're doing or what they're not doing. Like, you don't care because you're focusing on yourself, okay? Some of you guys could be also thinking about getting tattoos and piercings. That could be significant. And again, it is almost summer too, so who knows, right? Some of you guys could be passionate, okay? You may have a desire for life when it comes to creations or creating things, okay? So that is also significant. I'm gonna get one more card from this deck and see. Yeah, Neptune energy, okay? Imagination, dreams, okay? Psychic abilities. This also talks about photography, spirituality, inspirations, okay? That kind of stuff. Neptune energy, okay? So take what resonates with that. And also, some of you guys could be creating a vision board, or you guys have been thinking about creating a vision board, okay? But that is significant too, okay, with this energy. Now, I'm going to see if I can get some initials and see what comes out as well. So these initials could be states, countries, you know, cities, provinces. For some of you guys, this could be also your first name, last name, middle name, initials of someone else that you may know. So take what resonates with that too. So let's see. So we have the 24th. Okay, the 24th could be significant. I mean, today's the 26th, so something over the weekend could have happened. June 24th could also be significant, okay? We have initials X, right? So take what resonates with that. So you could have initials X in your name. We also have initials I. This could be like someone's name. Like, I know that people's names are spelled differently, but this could be like an Asian name as well. Like, your initials of your last name could be XI. So take what resonates with that, okay? So give me a minute, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, your initials could be XI, okay? Because I know that's sometimes like Asian names as well, because when you live in Canada, you're diverse, so you can tell like from different cultures and things like that. So that's significant too. It doesn't have to be. Initials E as well could be significant as well. So take what resonates with that. That could also be a name as well, XIE. Okay, we have the 7th. So some of you guys could be born on the 7th, okay? I don't know why I'm picking up July 24th as well, and also July, but also June 7th as well, okay? And that's also Gemini season 2. Let me get one more of the initials. Ooh, I felt the card, but... And then we also have the 22nd, okay? So take what resonates with that when it comes to like initials and stuff like that. These initials could be significant. You may resonate with these initials. You don't have to, okay? But there could be some type of significance when it comes to the energy and basically what's going on at this time. And I think what I'll do is, if I do feel called, I'll probably use one of my personalized decks, but I'll maybe use 1 or 2 decks maybe, and maybe I'll just do like a short reading for you guys for that. All right, so let's see, when it comes to channeled messages, what shows up. Okay, so let's see. So this deck is really thick, so bear with me, okay? And you would think my fingers would be long enough to hold the deck, but nope. I went crazy when I did these decks, okay? I went wild, okay? Communication, like I said, this could be like a text message, an email, something, right? So this says getting a text or like a DM, okay? So somebody could be communicating with you when it comes to like notice connection, okay? You guys could be getting a message through your inbox. That could be significant as well. And this is happening like in the next 4 hours. So 4 hours when it comes to divine timing, this could be 4 hours like from the time you see the message, okay? But take what resonates with that, okay? I just love when the cards fall down here, because you know I have no control of it. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Apples are very significant. So apples, right? I don't know why, but I also wrote on the corner Aphrodite. So there's something about Aphrodite, autumn, and also water that could be significant. Some of you guys could be connected to all of these things, or there's something about the energy that you guys could be connected to. Now, I know Aphrodite is a Greek mythology goddess in that sense, right? But doesn't matter what culture you're from, like I said, you guys could resonate with just the energy of it. So I'm not saying that you guys are manifesting with Aphrodite or anything like that, but there's something about her energy when it comes to beauty, right? Knowledge, okay, harvest, abundance, life, health, wellness, right? Nostalgia is significant. So there's something about recall when it comes to bittersweetness. So the reason why some of you guys could have this energy as well, because a lot of people right now could be in nostalgia or being nostalgic when it comes to your energy. You know that feeling when people do you dirty or people do you wrong, and you were being kind, you were being your authentic self, you were being nice and giving and being who you naturally are born to be, right? How the universe made you, how source, God, Allah, whoever it is that you guys, you know, pray to or resonate with, right? Out of respect to everybody's cultures and religions, right? But there's something about that too, where you could have been this person where you're so giving, you're so kind, you're so understanding, and people took that like it was a game, or took your kindness for weakness. And now it's almost like people are now in nostalgia where they're like, I miss the collective, and I remember when the collective, you know, used to do these things for me, and I remember when collective used to this and collective used to that. And now you're just like, it is what it is. It sounds mean, but it's true. It's like, it is what it is. You know that emoji where the person's like this? Literally, that is you guys right now, because you're like tired, mentally, physically, emotionally drained. You're tired. You're just over the fact that people are always constantly basically trying to play in your energy. Okay, guys? Excuse me. And when you're somebody who's very I guess alert, or very discerning, or very aware socially about your surroundings and about how other people feel, or how your actions will affect other people, people also forget that as well, okay? So while you're here being concerned about other people's emotions and feelings, and worried about like, if I say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, you know, this could happen, you literally are dealing with people right now where you used to be like that. Now you're like, I'm done. I don't care. I'm done, right? So there is something about maybe feeling people's energies pulling on your energy because of the fact that you are in this energy or frequency or level that you're in right now, vibration. And people from the past are now pulling on your energy. Whether you like it or not, they're pulling on your energy. And it's annoying, right? It's annoying, but that is why I said to you guys, cleanse your energy. And I'm going to do another Prism Oracle message again before I leave today. I might do 2 extra. I'll see how much storage I have in my phone. But yeah, something about that energy is significant. Someone in your energy wants to provide for you, okay, or be a provider. So take what resonates with that too. We have surprise visit from family. Now, This could be good or bad, okay? Not everybody wants their family to surprise them. Not everybody wants their family to be in their energy. For some of you guys, you may have that one family member that you do resonate with. Like, you guys could be like cousins, or, you know, this could be an aunt of yours or somebody, but there's some of them that you're like, no, okay? So we have, are you a siren? Okay. This is your energy. You guys could be very alluring. There's something about this magical energy that you have, maybe like sea energy. Maybe you guys are connected to water as well, but there's something about your voice, your calling, your magnetism. Okay, magnets are very significant too. I don't know why I'm picking up magnets on a fridge, especially when it comes to inner child healing as well, and nostalgia. Some of you guys may grew up with those fruit magnets on your fridge. I don't know why I thought of that, but that's significant. Somebody could have like grew up like that, where like in the 80s or 90s you had the fruit magnets on your fridge, and you know, you have pictures on your fridge and different, like, you know, back in the day, people, your parents or, you know, guardian or whoever, grandmother, whoever, they would have like, even the, like in Canada, the bell number, okay, where it has like all those digital numbers on the fridge. That is significant. But magnets, being a magnet, being attractive, Venus energy, attracting new energy is also significant, okay? And what did I say about saying no? Okay, you guys are saying no, confirmation, okay? And will you give them a second chance? Literally, that is the energy that I'm picking up with when it comes to your energy. And then Dragon Ball also slipped out, and I didn't even see that. Like, I looked on the floor and I seen it, right? So power, okay? Heroes, training, playful energy, nostalgia, playful nostalgia, okay, is significant, right? Like I said, there's something about your inner child too, or there's something about you healing certain aspects of yourself, okay? We also have niece at the bottom of the deck. So there's something about family, and some of you guys could be protecting yourself when it comes to family. Some of you guys could be protecting yourself from certain families, okay? And I'm not judging, because I'm sorry, but people need to understand boundaries, and sometimes people need to understand that not everything that you do has to involve, you know, certain people around you. You know what I mean, guys? So that is also confirmation as well. So let's see what else comes out when it comes to this energy. All right, so let's see. Because yesterday when I used this deck too, I noticed that energetic drain was showing up, because somebody or someone's energy could be energetically draining your energy, and that is significant, okay? Yeah, we have the storm, intense energy clearing the path, disruption, force, and renewal. So yeah, there's something about disruptions. Like, this has been showing up a lot heavily in the messages. There's something about disruptions, or dealing with disruptions, or people disrupting your energy, your peace, okay? That's because there's something happening where, just like how it rains, okay? Where's my water? Let me take a sip of water. But yeah, just like how it rains, or just like how, you know, say there's a thunderstorm or there's some type of storm, right? That is to help clear the path. That's to help clear the way. So there's something about storms, or going through some type of storm, right? When it comes to dealing with people, places, and things. Okay, these could be disruptions, distractions, but at the end of the day, you're still moving forward. That's the thing that's questioning a lot of people. It's like, how are you still moving forward? Okay, cold touch, truth, clarity, and detachment, okay? Some of you guys are detaching when it comes to your emotions. You are learning the key to detachment, okay? Being able to detach from people, places, and things, okay? We have the observer, so watching without reacting. This is detachment, clarity, and neutrality. So you guys are observing people's behaviors, people's actions, people's intentions, okay? But you're not saying anything. You're just watching them from afar, okay? We also have hollow sound, emptiness, truth, and also re-evaluation. So again, when it comes to you observing, you are watching the way people move, and it's not that you're watching them to be weird, right? Like how people are weird with us and our energy, but you're watching them because actions speak louder than words, and a lot of times people will say a lot of crap just to make you feel good, okay? Just to make you feel good, or just to shut you up, or just to stop you from repeating yourself and not saying, like, you guys are over the fact that, why am I explaining myself to people who just purposely don't want to understand, right? And For a lot of you guys too, when it comes to this energy, it's like you are re-evaluating your energy when it comes to dealing with people, when it comes to dealing with people's energies and how they treat you and how they show up for you in specific matters when it comes to dealing with people as well. So again, there is something about this energy where you guys are dealing with certain things that a lot of times people don't realize that you see. Okay, you're observant, right? Yeah, we have shadow movement, spirit presence, or intuition. Presence, intuition, unseen. The fact that you guys are able to see the unseen, it's giving moon energy as well. That is what scares a lot of people, because people want to know how you know. Okay, yeah, heavy air. Okay, tension. Okay, so emotional weight and caution. So like I said, emotional distance at the bottom of the deck, pulling back, seeing clearly, neutrality, space, and perspective. Okay, so it's almost like the more that you pull back your energy, the more that you connect with your higher self, the more that you start to see people's true colors. And also when it comes to like the veil thinning, that is also another key that is significant for a lot of you guys. Like you guys could see the veil thinning when it comes to dealing with a lot of people, places, and things. And that is why you guys are being protective of yourself, because you guys are connected to your higher self. You guys are whole within yourself. It's like people think that you need them, and in actuality you don't need people. People actually need you. It's the opposite. And it's not to sound cocky or egotistical, but when you are somebody who's very caring and giving and loving and always giving the clothes off your back and the last dime out of your account, you know what I mean? That kind of energy where you could literally have the last nickel to your name, and if someone was to ask you for that nickel, as much as you're suffering, you would have gave that nickel to that person. And I think that's where people they just don't understand that. They think that because they're family or a friend or someone that you've known for a long time, that they can disrespect you, they can say whatever to you without the consequences, without boundaries. Okay, so something could be happening in the next 2 days. Okay, that could be on Thursday or Friday depending on when you see this video or message. Okay, but the next few days could be significant, and also twos, right? Angel number 222 could be significant. We have dark brown eyes, or just darker eyes are significant. So take what resonates with that. We have Venus energy. So like I said, love, attraction. This is about relationships. Your gifts could be significant. And we also have Uranus energy when it comes to you. So your energy could be unpredictable. Okay. You could have a very unpredictable energy, but that's why you are the way you are. Okay. When it comes to like you being able to change and having openness. So astrology too could be significant when it comes to this. And when I think of openness, I think of Sagittarius energy, especially with the full moon coming up next couple of days, right? It's going to be in Scorpio, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. So there's something about change, adventures, being hardworking, okay, releasing and going through transformations and stepping into your power, okay, swimming, being able to be in flow, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have also travel. And the same thing I said about exploration, movement, and that kind of stuff is significant. So yeah, there's something about your energy that's significant when it comes to that, right? Take what resonates with that. I'm gonna also see if I can, I actually brought this with me. Usually I don't, but I said, you know what? Let me bring it. Because I could probably still get some messages from it. So let's see. So hopefully I can get like 1 or 2 out of the deck, because usually it's kind of hard to shuffle these. And I did mention something about maybe getting them laminated. I'm hoping that I can laminate these, because a lot of my cards that I've made from scratch, they're starting to get worn out. Like they're going through it. Oh Lord, I have to open my door. Just so that I can get the, the cards, okay? So very funny how I mentioned someone's name with the name XI or XIE, because usually that's like from China or like a Chinese name. Usually, I could be wrong. I'm not really familiar. I should know better, but I'm not, and I'm not gonna lie to you either. I'm not really familiarized with the differences between like Korean last names or Japanese last names. I just know that it's an Asian last name, okay? Because I just saw China in here, okay? So that's interesting, okay? But when it comes to turtles, okay, we have longevity, patience, protection, Mother Earth, and energy. So turtles could be very significant, right? You guys could resonate with turtles, especially when you see baby turtles coming out of like say they just hatched, right? So something about that, it's like being a baby turtle, going out into the world for the first time is significant, or being able to explore the world. Okay, I can't remember what movie it's from, but there's one movie where the guy was like, am I not turtle enough to be in the turtle club? Turtle, turtle, turtle. I don't remember what movie that is, but I remember the quote. Okay, that is also significant. Somebody could resonate with that too. We have Europe, right? So when it comes to diversity, culture exchange, creativity, there's something about unity through differences, and also expansion and vision. We have rose. So someone could love roses, or roses are significant. Confirmation with the horn. Okay, even manifesting with roses, like the smell, or making like rose water or rosemary could be significant. But there's something about love, passion, beauty, devotion, divine feminine energy. Like I said, Venus energy could also resonate. Germany is significant. So with Europe showing up in Germany, take what resonates with that. We have discipline, justice, renewal, structure, strength through hardship. Okay, peacocks, right? Beauty, confidence, expression, divine pride, spiritual vision. Some of you guys have spiritual knowing, like I said. Okay, wolf energy. This is intuition, loyalty, instinct, being a teacher or having teacher energy, and also being a pathfinder, being a wolf. Okay, like being your own lone wolf. Okay, not needing groups of people to make you feel good. Okay, like you can be by yourself and be chilling, right? Columbia is significant. Okay, when it comes to being cautious, aware, okay, having discernment, protection, shadow work. And China, when it comes to abundance, control versus chaos energy. Okay, balance, duality, and also contrast. Okay, even when it comes to like shipments and deliveries, like on the package it says fragile. There's something about something being very fragile at this time. So it's like you have to be very cautious or sensitive when it comes to like what it is maybe you're doing, or maybe that could be your energy where you could be very fragile. Your emotions could be fragile, and nothing is wrong with that. It's just that you would wish that people would be fragile with you. So just because you look a certain way doesn't mean that you're not emotional, or you don't cry sometimes, or you don't have your good days and bad days. But because you show up very strong, people just assume that you don't have emotions for whatever weird reasons, but you do, collective, you do. Okay, and marigold when it comes to protection, healing, warmth, sacred offerings, and remembrance. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. This is like 27 minutes. Okay, please take what resonates with you whenever you see this message. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, follow me on YouTube and TikTok. My website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can book a reading, or you guys can check out my blog. But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm seeing so many birds flying by. So that's confirmation too when it comes to like divine messages and source, just being connected with nature. And the wind is blowing, so I feel like truth, like the cold touch, right? Like I said in my messages, truth, goosebumps, right? And it's funny how the wind just blew as soon as I said that. But yeah, thank you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next message. Clearly the universe is speaking. All right, guys, but I love you guys, and yeah, I'll see you next time. But follow me on my website as well if you guys are interested in my blogs. And the birds are getting louder, so let me let me cut this. Okay, guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.